Next question is from Todd E. It says, there's a lot of distractions around you before a race, but you seem to be relaxed in the pits. What do you generally think about leading up to a race? I think I just try to go enjoy the other races. One of the main things that I try to do is go up to the fence. I've got a spot that I stand in every week right in front of the bleachers, and I go watch the other races. I came up through the ranks as far as I ran in the four-cylinder division, and now I'm in the modified division. Not to mention that we've been racing over there, my family has since the late 40s. So I know a lot of the guys in the other divisions. So, I have a couple favorites here and there that I go like to try to pull for. I was excited about the Cotner boys finishing first and second in their big race this weekend. They're Stokes County boys, went to school with me and Jason. So I do like to go up and watch the other races. Other than that, I just think about what I need to do to make sure that I don't make any mistakes, to make sure that nothing that happens is going to be my fault. But I usually just try to enjoy the race and have a good time. From this past weekend, we had a 100-lap cone race, and I know everybody that watched Madhouse knows how exciting a cone race can be. We got there, we unloaded off the truck. I think we were really good. We didn't want to run much practice because a lot of times it can throw you off because it's hot. The racetrack's a little bit slicker than it is at night. But anyway, the car was really good. We had 2 practice sessions. After the drivers' meet, we came out and we got ready to qualify. I'm still leading the points, so I went out towards the front to qualify. And they had a 100-lap street stock race this past weekend, and they qualified all those cars, and there was like 25 of them. So that just exaggerates the tire problem where their rubber doesn't match our rubber. But anyway, we qualified 4th. Wasn't very happy with it, but we knew we had a 100-lap draw. It was a dirty sock night, is what I like to call it, where we go in and draw pills out of a dirty sock to determine who starts where. Normally it just depends on who's feeling good that night. I asked Scott and asked a couple people how they felt, if they felt lucky. And everybody said no, so left me in the hot seat. I went in and I drew for myself, and we'll draw in order of how you qualified. So I guess it was it was Tim, and then Jason, and then Lee Jeffries, and I drew in the 4th position. After the draw, we were 22nd out of a 24 car field. With the cone, it gives you an opportunity to get back to the front, but it still makes it really hard because there's so many cars in front of you on such a small racetrack. As the race got going, you usually use those first 25 or 30 laps to just kind of get settled in, see where you're at, compare yourself with everybody around you. Whether you go inside or out is always a crapshoot. The guys on the radio may say go in or go out, and then I may change my mind at the last minute. It just kind of depends on who's in which line and how many cars go to which line. We kind of worked our way up towards the front. There was several times where there was accidents that I almost got involved in, And I think maybe the decision that I made to not go a certain way on a certain restart, maybe I missed a wreck for that. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. But as the night went on, dodged a wreck or two here or there. I think I had a really good race car. We were probably just a little bit too conservative, a little bit too tight for the race. But starting that far back, you want to make sure you got a good car at the end. We were able to work our way back up to 4th. I think we're in a point tie right now for the lead with Brian Lofton. It's a little early in the year to be thinking about points. Basically what we're doing is going over and trying to win the race. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. You know, I always want to win every time I go. But what I tell people about Bowling Green Stadium that race over there, if you're going to go and put yourself in that situation, you got to be prepared to take whatever's going to come your way. And I know that's hard to swallow sometimes, but if you're going to race at Bowling Green, that's where you have to be. But all in all, it was a good night. Finished 4th, still tied for the point lead. Car's not tore up. You know, a lot of pluses for the weekend. So I'm not going to be disappointed. We're just going to get it ready and try to go back next weekend for the Twin 25s and see if we can't get us a victory.